because I don't ever go live on this channel. This would be my first time going live on this channel. And even though I'm pretty active on my other channels that I have, I'm more comfortable being vulnerable like that because of the simple fact that I'm sticking to a niche, or I'm more so just being myself. Me on here, this is something that if you've been following me, you would know. I really started tapping into a few years ago. And honestly, I've always been intuitive. However, oh, I'm making a mess, y'all. However, I don't need the tarot cards. I don't need to do that. I just think it's a dope tool, and it's just one way for me to be able to tap into whoever needs to hear certain messages. But again, I think they're cool. I like doing it. It helps me out. So granted, I want to be a vessel for someone else. Now, I don't have anything particular that I want to tap into. I just want to kind of feel the message or feel the energy, receive whatever messages, and share them with you guys. Now, God, please protect me and only allow me to channel from my most higher self. Please, when I release these messages to the collective, let them take what resonates and leave what doesn't. In this moment, please allow me, excuse my dog, guys. In this moment, please allow me to only be used by you, God. Anything that comes to me, please send it back to its source with love and light that is not for me. Please, for anybody that I welcome in here, align me with individuals who do need to hear the messages that I have to share with them. In Jesus' name. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start off by reading the energy that's going out, the energy that the collective as a whole is currently in, and I'm going to read the energy that will be coming in. What I'm about to shuffle, well, what I'm shuffling about to deal are called oracle cards. This is the Prism Oracle deck. And I've been connected to these cards for a little over 3 years. This is how I first started really tapping into my gifts on a different level, like playing with cards. I used to just do a quick aura check, and it allowed me to really navigate through certain seasons in my life where I would check my energy, especially if I was feeling something emotionally and couldn't detect it. This is when I started really tapping into meditation. And what I would have done is check to see what energy I was currently feeling, check to see what energy was coming in, check to see what energy was going out. And it's so interesting because what will happen is in those moments when I check that energy, I might not necessarily, it's like That's So Raven, you know how she always got it wrong? You might not necessarily know exactly what the energy is, or you can't identify it, but a lot of times within a day or two, you definitely see like what energy was going out, and you see what energy is coming in, and you're able to better navigate. So it's a dope tool. So let's see. Okay, we got sweetness. We're gonna leave this because I still want to see what's going out, what we're currently feeling, and what's coming in. Okay, so energy that's going out, a form of happiness. energy we're currently feeling? Love. Energy that's coming in, intuition, and sweetness fell out before we actually pulled these three. So before you panic and think, dang, why I gotta have happiness that goes out? It's energy, okay? And that doesn't mean that you're gonna be necessarily walking around upset or mad or depressed or anything like that. You could just be in a happy moment right now. You could just be feeling really good. You can just be, in a situation where things seem like they're going good. And there's going to be something that's going to shift the energy. Okay? Now, currently, you guys are vibrating on, some of you guys are vibrating on this love frequency. That's the highest frequency there is. So that means that you're in a really, really good space. And I love that for you. Now, what I'm getting with this sweetness is some of you guys are really, 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 really kind individuals. Some of you guys are really, really nice. Some of you guys people please too much. And that sweetness could be shifting what's going to be keeping and making you happy. Spirit is telling me to make sure that you have your guard up. Making sure that you have your guard up, and by doing that is by setting boundaries. If you are finding yourself feeling like, you got to question certain things, or your energy is not being reciprocated in this season right now, I'm hearing you may need to withdraw your energy or place a boundary. Now, I was called today to actually on live channel with these cards that I had created, because I put a lot of time and energy in these, and I haven't really got to channel through these. So I definitely want to. The only thing is, these cards is so hard to shuffle. I definitely want to play with these. Let's see what just fell out. All right. So you could be a Capricorn, okay? Or not necessarily. You could be an earth sign who I'm speaking with. You could be your ruling planet could be Saturn. I'm getting Capricorn for sure. If I'm talking to you, one of the ways that you know that I'm talking to you is because currently your focus is on your goals. Currently, your focus is on building a legacy. Currently, your focus is long-term stability. Again, see it as it's fit for you. It doesn't necessarily mean the message is not resonating if you're not a Capricorn, okay? Take what fits, release what doesn't. Let's see what else we got. Y'all, I'm so excited about tomorrow. It's Saturday. I had a birthday dinner to go to, but something, God told me don't invest my energy in that and put it towards something else. So I'm not going. So I pretty much have a free day tomorrow, which it's been quite some time that I've been able to have some free time to just do what I want to do, because I'll be busy. All right. So we have 3 that came out. I got player. I have meditate that fell out. And I have you didn't deserve what happened to you, but you do deserve to heal from it. Now, some of you guys could be dealing with a player, or you could be a player. Some of you could be operating off of not necessarily player energy intentionally, but you don't want to settle down. You just want to do what it appears to be is having fun. And that could be, one way or the other way. Again, you could have player-like ways where, you're just guarded. You don't want to get hurt. Or if you're dealing with someone currently, they could be operating in that type of energy. Now, if this does resonate with you and you are in a season where you are possibly self-sabotaging from your previous experiences. If you're dealing with something good and it seems like it's too good to be true, and you are in a position to self-sabotage, one of the tools that Spirit is telling me they recommend that you do is meditate. Meditate and calm your mind. Meditate so you can do some of that shadow work, so you can tap into seeing what is the root of you going through those cycles in the past, and you scared that you might manifest this in whatever you have going on, and whatever this new situation is, or whatever situation you're currently in, whatever could be causing you to self-sabotage. Your feelings are valid, but it's time to work on that so you can attract what you truly deserve. Let's see what else. Oh, let's just see what fell. Secret admirer. So, someone has a secret admirer. Someone's been watching or wishing to get to know you, or they may already know you. They may be a coworker. They may be somebody that watches you on social media, especially if you're a content creator. However, I'm getting that this person is too shy to speak. I'm getting that this person is still, they're observing, not really sure if, they're out your league or not. But there are definitely some hidden feelings. There is definitely someone that is in your energy. And, excuse me, with me saying in your energy, it could be an individual that, again, is following you, or it could be an individual that you actually know, and they are in hopes of something deeper than something as simple as being a coworker and seeing them in the elevator saying what's up. All right, let's see what else. I gotta figure out, like, how can I be able to play me some music? Because I want to listen to my lo-fi music, but I don't know, like, how low it has to be. I need to look that up to make sure that YouTube doesn't detect it for copyright purposes. If anybody knows what to do about that, could you drop it in the comments? I would really appreciate that, because YouTube is one of, like, my smaller platforms. So I'm really just trying to invest the time in. This is different from me having to invest in multiple platforms, and still run a business, and still work, and still be a mom, and still have a life. It's a lot that you gotta invest in. And if someone knows the answer to that, I would really, really appreciate that. Polly fell out on the top. Someone could be in a poly situation. Somebody could have just gotten out of a poly situation. Somebody that you're dealing with could be into poly. I'm getting, it may also not necessarily be poly. It could just be a third party in that individual's energy that they're dealing with that you may or may not know about. I'm hearing if you are sensing that you were wondering if you were sensing that it was somebody else, or you were wondering if it was somebody else, that your person or the person that you're dealing with, if they're dealing with somebody else, that is your confirmation. That is your confirmation. Y'all, we're about to try this a different way. Baby. Okay, it's 10:38. I gotta go pick my child up in about an hour, so I can be on here a little bit. I got the back camera facing me, so I don't even know, like, if anybody's watching me, if I'm talking to myself. Again, my intention with doing this is to just, get the messages out to the individuals who need to hear them. And that's whether it's if you catch me live or if you catch me and you're watching this as a replay. These are timeless messages. So, you know, at any given time that you are connected with this and you do feel like it resonates or you need some type of confirmation, that is a way to know that it was your time to hear it in that sense. So but yeah, I am so looking forward to tomorrow having the opportunity to just like catch up on things I want to catch up on, do some self-maintenance. I'm over here looking crazy. I done slammed my thumb in the door a couple months ago. This was all like just blue and just discolored, and then I didn't want to get acrylic on it, so I've been doing like your do-it-yourself press-ons. Y'all know, like those gel nails. And I didn't do them last week. I just did some simple press-ons. And do you know that glue got to peeling this part off? And it sounds a lot nastier than it is because it doesn't hurt or anything. But now I have like nail on top of nail, and it looks so aesthetically, ugh. ChatGPT talking about some, don't put anything on it. Basically let it breathe. But this ain't cute. Ain't that a shame? I'm like, I still want to risk it all when I know I need to let this breathe so this can eventually come off and I can actually have a normal nail again. Anyways, career focus came out. Okay, someone has they have tunnel vision. Someone has tunnel vision. Someone is in their glow up energy. Okay, somebody is extremely ambitious right now. They are, you know, doing what they think. They're taking the necessary steps that they need to take to be able to achieve their goals. They have a lot of discipline right now. They've been having discipline in their finances, discipline by going to the gym, discipline by getting a nice balance of rest, discipline with not just giving their energy out to just anybody, not allowing themselves to be overexerted, saying no, setting boundaries. Shout out to you. And I'm hearing that it's going to pay off very soon. Some of you guys are trying to switch careers. Some of you guys are ready to make more money. Some of you are ready to transition into a season where you're actually doing something that's more purposeful, that's more aligned with who you are, what your spirit is saying that you are. You're tired of just going to work and, you know, clocking in and going home, and that's your life. You're tired of going and overworking and being underpaid. And Spirit is saying your breakthrough is coming. Your breakthrough is coming, hunty. I'm just going to pull out another deck. And to my What's the Tea deck. And see what the collective is going through. Is there anything that they need to be? Let's see. Let's see, Lord. Let's see. Because I am curious. Very, very, very curious. Where is my What's the Tea deck? Yeah, I want to listen to some music or something. It's so different being live versus, and then I don't see my screen, so I don't see if y'all talking to me. I don't see, travel just flew up. I don't see, you know, another one just dropped out. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just letting this few messages out. All right, what does the collective need to know, Spirit? So we got running, we have travel, oriented. Excuse me. Excuse me. Whew. Some of you guys are running from your past. I'm getting traveling is not necessarily vacation mode. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting some of you guys are in a season where you're thinking that if you move, some of you guys are ready to relocate. Some of you guys have been going back and forth on if you need to relocate or not, and it's because you're running from your past. You're running from trauma. You're running from memories that might not be the most pleasing memories for your sanity, you know. And it's not going to change what you have going on. You have to, when you want to create a change like that, and anytime that you think that, you know, leaving your environment is going to make it better, like I am the queen of pivot. So I definitely can understand and I can agree if, you know, you decide that you want to, you leave and elevate. But if you're not where you currently are, if you're not working on those things on the inside that you need to change, you're going to take that with you wherever you go. So you're still going to run into those same cycles, and it's not going to be anything that's going to change. You have to do the work. You have to take the time out to invest in you. You are your biggest investment, and that's doing that shadow work. That's breaking these cycles. That's creating change. That's, you know, shifting those limiting beliefs. You can go wherever you want to go, whether it's a vacation just to get away to clear your head. Those problems going to be back when you come back to reality. It's temporary. When you move, it's just a matter of time. You're going to have those same experiences with different people under different circumstances in a different location. So it makes sense to polish up so you can actually relocate when you're aligned to and be able to go do whatever your God-given dreams are. But if you have been having it on your spirit to relocate and it's not because you feel like God told you to, I would hate for you to be away from your help or you're the environment that you're familiar with, because it's a difference trying to figure it out and get to it when you're familiar with the environment versus if you're going somewhere where you're not familiar. Then you're bound to be more vulnerable. You're meeting new people. Your discernment may not be as sharp. So just meditate, pray, sleep hard on that before you make that ultimate decision. And again, the stuff that I'm going over, it shouldn't be anything new to you. If it is resonating, it should more so just be some type of confirmation. But that's all I have for now. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to step in, do a live reading, tap into the energy, and now I'm about to tap out. Hope you guys have a good night. Ciao.